Welcome to the Big Slice Music Show here on That's Manchester Television. I'm Paulo and I'm your host for the evening. We've got a real treat of a show lined up for you. We have Jonny Oates from Preston. Jonny, welcome to the show, mate.
Thank you very much.
You're quite a young musician though, but your music's fantastic. It's well crafted, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I'm 19. Thank you very much. I didn't think so myself, but there's nothing really that I do, especially to try and make it so complex or anything like that. And I'm not saying it is. It's just, I just sit down, pick up the guitar and write.
You're far too modest, Jonny. You're far too modest.
I am. I get told that a lot.
So we're going to get our teeth right into your music. We play Closer this evening.
Closer is about, it's my best friend actually. It's about my best friend. And there's not much else to say. I think it's all in the lyrics. And
fantastic. Should we get our teeth into it?
Yeah.
Fantastic. This is Closer by Jonny Oates.
I woke up today, sinking like the stones that you had thrown. And oh no, no, no. And if you would, oh maybe we can get together, prove everybody wrong. Yeah, yeah. But I'll be yours to keep if you want me to stay. And I've been down every dead end street, white picket fence mistake in this town. And if you would, or maybe we can get together, put my heart back in this place. So yeah, yeah. Just come a little closer. Just come a little closer. 'Cause every little thing you do is magic, and the way I fall is just tragic. Come a little closer, and I'll be yours to keep if you want me to stay. And I'll be yours to keep if you want me to stay. Just come a little closer. Just come a little closer. 'Cause every little thing you do is magic, and the way I fall is just tragic. Come a little closer. And I woke up today, sinking like the stones that you had thrown. And oh, no. Holding out your hand again, you're screaming now, I won't understand. time before you crumble. I might join you. Oh, but if you really are honest, then I might be too. I don't want to be just something you've got hiding up your sleeve. When the rain came down, oh, bittersweet and salty. When the haze has gone, you wonder what made you fall. Oh, but yesterday's all out the window, and tomorrow seems so far. But we've come so far, and we've gained the scars not to get anywhere anymore. Oh, waiting for the rain to fall, holding out your heart again, screaming now, understand the reasons why. Waiting for the rain again, it's only a matter of time before we crumble. Oh, but if you really are honest, then I might be too. I don't want to be just anything you've got hiding up your sleeve. When the rain came down, oh, bittersweet and salty. When the haze has gone, you wonder what made you fall. Oh, but yesterday's all out the window, and tomorrow seems so far. But we've come so far, and we've gained the scars not to get anywhere anymore. Oh, waiting for the rain to fall. When the rain came down, oh, bittersweet and salty. When the haze has gone, you wonder what made you fall. Oh, but yesterday's all out the window, and tomorrow seems so far. But we've come so far, and we've gained the scars not to get anywhere anymore. Oh, waiting for the rain. Oh, waiting for the rain.
That was, of course, Jonny Oates. That was Closer and Waiting for the Rain. Do you want to talk a little bit about the second song, Johnny? That was a belter as well.
Well, Waiting for the Rain, I'm not often the biggest fan of my own songs, but Waiting for the Rain, I must have written about 4 or 5 years ago.
She was like 14 years old when you was writing that.
It seems strange, but that's what I used to do when I got home from school. I used to just pick up a guitar, write a song, and I was experimenting with different tunings and things like that.
Yeah.
And that song just came out. I don't know where it came from, but I like it.
The great songs, but you're also working with a band on a kind of ad hoc basis, aren't you? People coming into session with you as well.
Yeah, and it's the band, the Jonny Oates Band, has been it's sort of been a thing for a couple of years now, and it's only recently, maybe in the past 3 or 4 months, that we've got a steady lineup and we're starting to gather a bit of momentum and do a bit of recording and trying to get some good gigs and get our music out there. But it's great to have the backing of a band because there's nothing like playing in a band.
Yeah. Stay tuned. This is the Big Slice Music Show on That CV. See you soon. Welcome back to the Big Slice Music Show. I'm still your host, Colin, for the evening. Hope you're having a good evening. We've got more music to come in the show. We've got bruises from our very special guest, Jonny Oates. Johnny, you still here?
I am. Still hanging in, yeah.
So if people want to find your music, I mean, I didn't find it very hard. You know, you're quite active on your social media. Where's the best place to find your music?
Well, to be honest, through our website, we've got a website, it's just www.jonnyoatesband.com. And that's got links to all of our platforms, so Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, Instagram even.
So, I mean, we're going into Bruises, which is another great song. You know, your vocal range is massive. I mean, how long have you been singing since a young lad? Or?
I was always just playing guitar. I didn't really sing. And then one night, I remember I was doing a school production with my friend. And we were like, who's going to sing? Who's going to sing? And he went, you sing. And I was like, well, I can't. I've never sung before. And then we did a song. I sang it, and then ever since, I've just sung.
So, Bruises, inspirations. How's that come together?
When I first started the band, the original setup, it was a bit unstable, and I remember in the wake of a scrap or something like that between band members. Did
it get a bit rough?
I wouldn't say rough. But
oh, come on, give us some gossip.
Oh yeah, it was bloody. It was brutal. But. No, in the wake of sort of some goings on, let's say, I'd just have some time out and just try and strip everything back and start again and think about what I wanted to do with my music. And Bruises was one of those songs that came out at that time.
This is the Big Slice Music Show. This is Jonny Oates at SSI this evening.
Cause I need a helping hand. Try and help me understand. Cause I wanna be with you when you tell me to. She says, please don't waste your hours by my side. Cause we both know there's no point even trying. And you see me as dirted with their lies. But I would wait until the end of time. And I still won't deserve you. If this is love, there's nothing but a piece of you by my side. And I know my love, I see all the wrongs, then you make it alright. But when you leave, everyone will know the reasons why. But when you leave, everyone will know There's nothing extraordinary about me. There's nothing extraordinary about me. There's nothing extraordinary about me. Can you see anything extraordinary about me? And we dance slow. Stop breaking my heart and I'll take you home. 'Cause we're both just crumbling a little bit more. Stop falling apart and I'll take you home. And I'll share the bruises. If this is love, there's nothing but a peace. I'm in by your side, and I know my love. You see all the wrongs, then I make it alright. But when I leave, everyone will know the reasons why. But when I leave, it only takes one look to see. There's nothing extraordinary about me. There's nothing extraordinary about me. There's nothing extraordinary about me. Can you see anything extraordinary about me? And we dance slow. Stop falling apart and I'll take you home. 'Cause we're both just crumbling a little bit more. Stop falling apart and I'll take you home. 'Cause with all the bruises. Times are hard, setting in again. Running away from days that did us wrong. Taking flight to open up my eyes. The promise of what's to come fills my thoughts. A little bit of something cheap, washed down with a little dream, and I'm gone. Looking over from the driver's side, taillight shining in your eyes, and I'm in love. But there's one more light I can see in the night, and I don't even know if I belong to you. Baby, in my little country dreams, in the pickup sing-up times, commitments on my mind. Watch me, she says quite gracefully. She strokes her curls behind her ears. Try me, she giggles quite perfectly as the Northwest Berkeley high-rise disappears. little man of loving day. John Mayer on the stereo, and I'm rolling. Gliding down the PCH, cool wind blowing through my hair, and I'm in love. But there's one more light I can see in the night, and I don't even know if I belong. And there's one more day I could change anyway. In the pickup singer times, commitments on my mind. There's one more light I can see in the night, and I don't even know if I belong to you. And baby, in my little country dreams, the pickup singer times, commitments on my mind. There's one more light I can see in the night, and I don't even know if I belong to you. And baby, in my little country dreams, in the pickup singer times, commitments on my mind.
That was, of course, Jonny Oates and with Bruises and Commitments. Both great songs. Commitments, do you want to give us a little bit of a brief?
Commitments about travelling, really. I went away this year. I was lucky enough to go to the States for a while. And I went to South America as well.
Is that where the hat come from? The little
I
tip of the
actually
hat?
found this hat on the floor of the car park in a Hard Rock Cafe in Nashville. So that's where this is from.
Thanks very much. Well, John, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show this evening.
Thanks, Paul. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. This has been the Big Slice Music Show. It's still Sunday evening. Go and have a cold one. See you next week.